ESPN. And tonight, from the Dean Smith Center, number 9 North Carolina faces the Miami Hurricanes. The Tar Heels back home following a big win in Virginia Saturday that has them one game up on rival Duke, who lost to Wake Forest over the weekend.
4 points and we're able to win. That shows the maturity of this North Carolina team.
And we're underway as Miami wins the opening tip. This is a battered and bruised Miami team. Down a couple of starters into this game. It's going to be straight uphill. They may need a miracle. And it might start with that guy, Norchad Omier, who comes in averaging a game. Cleveland going airborne, can't hit it. And Elliot Cadeau comes out of the pack with it to trigger the break. And let's see what's up with R.J. Davis in this game. That's a great way to start. Ingram close, and that won't drop. Big battle for the rebound and a save for the Canes, and here they come.
Confidence right there from Bojan George pulling up on the break.
Man,
this is a young man who has played his way most likely to an all-rookie performer in the ACC this season, OB.
40% from three is Ryan. Feeling it. He's really shooting the ball a lot better lately.
Let's talk about who's confident right now. Cormac Ryan is the guy that's confident right now, OB. He is 14 of 27 in the last 3 games from beyond the three-point arc. And, of course, he was the leading scorer against Virginia with those 6 made three-point field goals.
And Heels fans love the timing, right, as we close in on the NCAA tournament. First, the ACC. Miami just 6-11 in conference play. Hopes were so high this year, but the injury bug has been devastating. Davis working that baseline. What a quick step on the reverse. He blew right by.
Reclose, and of course you're talking about 28 points per game missing, but not just that. The threat of Nigel Pack's shooting ability often opens up so many other things for his teammates.
Ingram got a great look. These two guys out, a giant blow for Coach Larranaga. But the odd thing about Miami is they haven't had a single sub get hurt. All the starters.
Well, we don't want that to happen. We don't want anyone getting hurt.
Indeed, the slam. Nwoko. Airmailed by Withers, right to Bacot, though. No reset of the shot clock, of course. It's down to 8. Davis will hit a quick shot, goes airborne for 2 more. He has 7.
Injuries that they've sustained this year. Now the guys coming off the bench and giving quality minutes are freshmen and sophomore who haven't played many minutes.
The swing to Ryan for a triple. Oh, big rebound there by Withers. He earned that one, a 6'9" grad out of Charlotte.
And we talk a lot about Cormac Ryan
in the first half, but I thought the difference in the game down the stretch was the offensive rebounding that Carolina did, particularly Armando Bacot, who had 5.
Well, and that's a staple of North Carolina team, who is now entered number 1 in the country. And of course, anytime you think about Houston at number 1, and not that they haven't been there before since, but always takes me back to the Phi Slamma Jamma.
Boy, look at this, and with the shot clock.
I mean, to be able to finger roll in the paint like that, that is funny to me when you talk about guys of more skill than those guys.
Those guys were certainly artists. Joe Bay kicks out for Joseph. Nice fake to get himself open and sticks it. Drains a 3.
Bensley Joseph has stepped up significantly for this Miami team as of late, becoming more of a scorer. But when you play against the Heels,
in the hands of Joe Bay. Here's George again around the back. George wants to heave up a 3. Got it.
He's having himself a time here, Obi. This is the
Davis there to scoop it. Davis wants to attack.
Great job defensively by Bensley Joseph, getting back and defending without fouling. Oh, that's great hands by Cadeau. Get up, RJ.
Davis finishes.
I got to boo that. For the majority of the season.
Including tonight in 11 out of 18 ACC games. Miami's had at least 1 starter out. So far, they're 2-8. First 10. Sweeping it again, it's Davis. The ACC. Joe Girard going to Clemson. He's made a big difference for a team that's going to the NCAA tournament.
He absolutely has, and he's the guy that's the finisher for the Clemson Tigers, where P.J. Hall does everything else. 1-point game, knocking down now the 6th three-point field goal already in this game for Miami.
Davis, a dribble down, fires, and yes. No. Rebound by Bacot. Comes in averaging 15 points, 10 rebounds a game. He has 5 so far in this one. Richard O'Meara with a personal foul.
Full of threes when Cormac Ryan made 6 alone. From a guy that's like 35 years old playing college basketball. So, no, I wouldn't have expected any from Charlottesville down to watch the game on Monday night as well.
Joseph with a step back 3. Got it. That rattles home.
And Bensley Joseph, there's no Nigel Pack, there's no Wooga Poplar. We still have a chance. That's the way Bensley Joseph is built, and he's going to give Miami everything he can and a chance to win this game.
Bangkok slams it as he rolls to the iron. The crowd howling for a foul, but no whistle. Miami's been raining triples. There's another one. And another one goes, this time by O'Meara. But all in a row. He was coaching the heck out of the thing at practice. There was give no quarter today as Ryan slams on the brakes and drops to the short line.
There's no active coach in college basketball.
Unable to go. Couldn't agree with you more about Jim Larrañaga. He should have been in the big Hall of Fame a while ago.
Well, he's on the ballot. This is now
slammed by Matthew Cleveland.
The second year of Cadeau has been very impressive.
Oh, nice strike on the inbounds to Cadeau. That was the line. Cormac Ryan, number 2. Joseph with a crossover, scoops it in for 2.
Bensley Joseph has been challenging the big for North Carolina.
Cadeau, back pass here for Davis. Got it. His big half continues with 21. Time for one more shot here for Miami before the break. They get it in the hands of Matthew Cleveland for a 3. And no, at the horn, it does not go. So at the break, give Miami a whole lot of credit. Their own point shots. And did not shoot a foul shot with all the time they spent outside.
And we saw on Saturday, it was actually Cormac Ryan who had 15 of North Carolina's first 26 points in that first half against Virginia. So they've seen that production before, and you've seen this fire
here that did not get to the rim.
I think Armando Bacot got a piece of that one. And Bacot has to get that basketball, but he does it defensively and sprints the floor with Keyshawn George. Even though he's 6'8", he's a guard.
Between guarding the bigs in the paint for the Tar Heels while also finding ways to slow down R.J. Davis, who had 21 in the first half. He said he was sensational.
North Carolina's had some really good open looks. Here's Joseph, and he'll bury it as he knocks down a 2-pointer.
Bensley Joseph had a solid first half, now in double figures with 10 points. And North Carolina hasn't been able to separate from Miami. We asked what would be the case when North Carolina made that run. Miami has responded each time.
Cadeau, the backdoor cut to lay it in. Tight game, 75-72 is the final.
And that was a game where Nigel Pack had 18 first half points.
Cleveland went for the dunk through the foul.
So to talk to old Roy outside in the hallway and on a missed free throw.
Not coming.
Not only is it that you don't have your guys in the starting lineup, now you're bringing your reserves and putting them in the starting lineup, so you have even less of a bench.
The bounce for Bacot. Working against George. Nice feed. Ryan can't get it to go, but he follows his miss for 2. Bacot wants the ball. Cadeau on the spin. Got free. Rebound tipped out by Carolina.
About Dean Smith taking him to church on his official visit at the urging of Coach Smith's pastor. And that was the difference maker. That's what made him choose to come to the University of North Carolina over so many other schools. And Lefty actually gave him his blessing and said, I think you're making a good decision.
Right now, a 21 points a game on the nose.
And another thing they have in common, both New Yorkers, even though Charles Scott with R.J. Davis gets a bucket as we're talking about his scoring here in the state of North Carolina, which made him available to these North Carolina schools. And he talked a lot about coming to the South was also a culture shock for him in the 60s.
That'll rattle in by Joseph. Is
on the bench. Hubert Davis has trusted his bench a lot more this season than in seasons past.
Trimble back on the floor. O'Meara. Tipped again, and another whistle. And many more fouls here in the second half than we saw in the first half.
A big part of their success is the buy-in. Harrison said
as speed dating. Here's the second shot, and he made it. So finish. North Carolina has had many opportunities here to extend this lead.
Omier has to get that. You've got Bacot on the bench. Jalen Washington trying to defend him. And that's easy pickings for Norchad Omier. When he runs reserves, try to hold on to the lead.
Omier taking aim at another double-double. It leads to more boards, but he has 14 over the top. Intended for Washington, knocked away by Miami. The give for Cleveland, and he lays it in there along the baseline by Miami.
Three here would go a long way, OB. Bensley Joseph is open on this corner.
Knocked away by Ingram. He got to it. He stayed in bounds, and he'll lay it in. He tiptoed that line.
But we get out into transition. And if you're Miami, you want to see if you can score quickly before North Carolina gets back down. But, of course, a great option has always been to get the ball in the hands of Omier as well.
Man, is he tough. When he wants to score it down there, he's going to score it. He has 13.
Well, he's been able to use his advantage on the perimeter against Bacot. He hasn't had success against Bacot in the post, but his three-point shooting and driving off the bounce has given him great opportunity.
Davis again, and he got hit as he attempted a three-pointer. So RJ is headed to the line. Right. 3 for Davis. And number 2 for RJ.
He'll starters for the Hurricanes. Matthew Cleveland, Norchad Omier. There are 3 guys on the floor as they give up an offensive rebound on a missed free throw by RJ Davis, which is a rarity in itself.
That's a blocking foul against Miami.
Coach Larranaga and his staff have been throughout this season.
Trimble drives, lays it in, and draws the foul as well. One of the best moves of the night. 53% of his foul shots, sophomore from Wisconsin.
OB no.
And crawl a little bit closer. Omier, again, lots of contact with Bacot. Off the fake and a foul on Armando Bacot. And his third.
And Norchad Omier has recognized he's not going to score over top of Armando Bacot. Bacot about 4 inches taller, has the win. And again,
the Larry Brown.
If the Larry Brown is here, it's a span of the cookie section to make sure that Lina, as a point guard, playing for the great Dean Smith.
Whistle on the baseline, and Ted Valentine stepping in. 8:06 to
the great Dean Smith and Larry Brown, who he won, snuck in on us.
Bacot front rims that one. Rebound tipped out.
You, Obi.
Kev, thank you very much. North Carolina with the ball on the inbounds. Miami's come back to earth a little bit from 3 after scalding it. 8 for 13 beyond the line in the first half. They're 2 for 8 in the second half. Here's a long one. Davis, yes. Another good look, couldn't bury it.
But that was a different shot for Omier. He questioned that shot. It's almost as whether he should have taken it or not. That one didn't look as fluid as his other shots had.
North Carolina's been looking for the opening all night. Here's Davis again. Yes. And they found RJ Davis. As mentioned, 36 his career high. Omier on a spin. And he'll lay it in and draw the contact too. He'll be headed to the line. Looking for a three-point play.
Brown coach as well, but one thing for certain, there's only one. A major distinction to be the only one to have ever achieved that goal.
Pass tipped into Bacot, and Omier will reach in and foul him, but that's 4. Norchad Omier.
12-point lead, absolutely you can come back from that.
6'11" grad from Richmond. Missed the pair. The door is not closed yet on the Hurricanes with 6 minutes left. Everything running through number 15, Omier. Joseph got it back underneath. Watson connects.
Great find from Bensley Joseph, who's also playing with 4 in the basketball, but you've got to find the right angle to be able to enter the basketball into the post.
Joseph turns, fires, swishes in the 3.
Just like that.
Ingram putting the head down. Lofts it up there. No. Bacot will keep it alive.
And Bacot should just go right at Norchad Omier. He's got 4 fouls. You got to recognize that.
Davis knocked off balance. Hits it anyway. I'm not sure how.
This could be a 40-plus point game for R.J. Davis. He does not look like he's going to slow down anytime soon. And this is still a game. This is not a blowout. So North Carolina is going to need his offense down the stretch.
He wants another triple. Got it! So R.J. Davis with 39, a new career high. He has exploded tonight. Coming back here to Chapel Hill. He has been sensational. Omier will draw the foul before the shot with 3:48 to go.
Standing for something and not being afraid to use his platform for change. Got that quote-see hustle. So no, the marathon is not finished for R.J. Davis.
He's spectacular here tonight. 14 out of 27, out of 10 from 3. In less than 31 minutes, 39 points.
I'll tell you what, the conversation is R.J. will go to the free throw line with the chance to be, oh, I'm on him. He's going to be in that gym tomorrow.
That's 40. Well, and there it is. He had for the first time.
And he was excited about that. John was happy he got to use that other side of the card. It's been a long time.
The other side of the card. It's a big deal. Joseph back out for Omier for a 3. Yes.
He shouldn't have caught the basketball yet. Once they catch it, it's already established.
So a violation, 72-62. Joseph launching, got it. And with the three-pointers, they're hanging in. That's 20.
Carolina would not allow Virginia to score either.
Joseph heating up a 3. Bacot battling for the rebound and gets it to Davis. As we approach the 2-minute mark here at Chapel Hill, North Carolina leading the ACC by a full game over the Duke Blue Devils, who fell to Wake Forest over the weekend. It's been a night of nights for R.J. Davis with 41 points as he dribbles at the logo. Shot clock to 5. And scrambling for that was Joseph trying to pick it free, but it's going to be North Carolina ball with almost no time to shoot it. Court. Bacot bouncing for Davis. Here's the shot.
Great look. And great execution by the Heels to get that look with just 3.9.
Cleveland to the right. No, and a foul. Ted Valentine did blow the leader right now. Cleveland, good foul shooter. Makes 80.
You have an opportunity to set up your pressure, what North Carolina has struggled with here as of late. A number of turnovers forced by Miami's full-court defense.
8-0.
There's another one.
Picked off. George will turn and fire. Got it! A three-pointer. And here come the Hurricanes. Yes, it's 72-70. Folks inside the building in a bit of a state of shock. Over the top for Ryan. 1:18 to go. An 11-0 run for the Canes. They got upset the screen. Davis gives it up. In the corner, Ingram. Here it comes. He can't hit it. Ryan diving for it and cannot save it. And it's going to be Miami ball
here at Carolina.
Miami's last lead was 9-8. Omier. Joseph has had a hot hand all night. Back for Omier. Bacot guarding. Up he goes, and he can't hit it. Rebounded by Davis.
But if you're Miami right here, you don't have to foul. There's enough time for you to guard. You've got to get a stop. Hubert Davis wants a timeout to talk it over.
Davis outside the 3. 9 to get off a shot. And a whistle.
And that's what you don't want.
For North Carolina. Well, he's been spectacular, going for 43 points. In and out. Rebound tip to him. Davis has it.
Now you have to foul. And you've got to foul R.J.
Ryan's also an excellent foul shooter. No foul yet. Trying to spin out of there.
You have to foul if you're Miami. You can't continue to allow the clock to run down.
Bacot with it. They let it wind all the way down to 8 points. Godot to put it in. Over the top, Bacot. And he'll draw the foul by Cleveland. 8.1 to go. And that clanks off.
have to go. They have to take a three.
Miami out of timeouts. He missed the pair. Omier has it. Here's Joseph. And a reach and a whistle with 5 seconds to go.
That's a great foul by Bacot.
Joseph a career high 21 points.
No, they don't. They try to miss it.
Missed it. Rebound to Trimble and a foul. 73-71. 63% at the line. Trimble with foul shot number 2. And missed the ball. Rebound knocked around. And a whistle with 2.6 to go.
OB, I go back to the shoot around, telling them that on free throw box outs, and you see Jalen Withers going right around Keyshawn George on the free throw box out.
Just 8 out of 17 at the line. They made the pair.
Completely get out of the way. Hubert Davis telling his team, don't foul. I'm not even contesting passes at this point. You can have it.
Inbounded for Watson. He'll heave it and can't hit it. That's the ball game. North Carolina wins it 75-71.